So, a regression therapist, unlike a traditional psychotherapist, is mostly employing altered states of consciousness, which means he uses trance or hypnotic techniques, to specify that, in order to solve the client's problem. Now, once we employ hypnotic states, we have discovered that a lot of things come up that do not come in traditional talk therapy, in cognitive approaches, in behavioral approaches. That never happens. But on the contrary, when you employ trance, you see that a lot of things that were in a latent state, they were asleep, are awakened. That's an oxymoron. When you go to sleep, something else awakes. That's really interesting. So a latent possibility and dexterity awakens, and we see things that we were not aware of. And even though when you approach a problem through talk therapy, you may not reach to the root, when you employ trance, when you allow your client to enter into such a trance, then you can run into a lot of things. And regression therapists are very well prepared and equipped to deal with these bizarre, let's put them bizarre situations. One of these bizarre situations is the most preposterous thought of all, which really makes modern psychiatrists and psychologists go crazy. That idea is as old as human beings. It is called possession, spiritual possession. And it seems that when you employ trance and you try to locate the problem, that discarnate entities, people who have died and are earthbound, are stuck in this realm of the low astral plane, and they linger around. And sometimes these people not only linger around, we would call them ghosts, but on the contrary, the most important thing is that some of those ghosts, some of those lingering spirits, attach into us when we have a weak aura. So when they enter in, our behavior changes and our behavior is modulated by those attached entities. So in my masterclass in Moscow, I will present case after case studies, and all the evidence that exists right now that supports this specific idea. The idea that some of our problems may not be attributed to our biography, to our childhood trauma, to our raising when we were children. On the contrary, it may be located elsewhere. And I'm sure at the beginning, your audience, the people who will be attending, will be shocked. But on the other hand, if they listen to the evidence I will present case by case, and if they see alive what I'm presenting, then they will be convinced of the truth of my hypothesis.
Really interesting. Thank you.